Hello, this is Tom Sillis. I'm the CEO of WeCrow.com. The title of this video is How to Create a $1 million business in 90 days. And just to put in perspective, I don't know how many of you have watched Undercover Billionaire. Okay, I'm not a billionaire yet. I'm well on my way. In fact, I don't have any money yet. I haven't cashed out anything yet. Hopefully, we're going to sell it to Amazon or somebody else, and or we're going to go public or whatever. Within a couple of years, we're building. We built this business within 90 days. We had investors. We talked to investors. We didn't take the money, but we were offered to buy the business for well over. We had people value it. We kind of the same way as they valued. The business on, Undercover Billionaire. Actually, we had one of the person, I'm trying to remember his name. He came and he actually reviewed our business. He said, your business is well worth well over $1 million. And we did that in 90 days. And it's very possible to do it. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about how to do it. Okay, if you watch those, I really recommend. They're 5-hour videos to watch the Undercover Billionaire. You watch 3 of those, and just pay attention to what they're doing. Even Grant Cardone's done it, and there's a few others that have done it. They're well known, maybe not as known as Grant Cardone, but Grant Cardone did it too. Now he struggled a little bit more than some of the other people. There was one lady, the woman can do very well with this, and I'll tell you why. Because they can convince somebody to give them a place to stay. Nobody wants to see a woman sleep in her car. Whereas Grant Cardone, if it's a guy, he still got a place to stay, but the place he got to stay was not as nice. You're not going to get a very nice place. You're going to be sleeping in a camper, maybe in a barn, or who knows. The reason I'm saying that, it's if you ladies are considering about starting a $1 million business in 90 days, it's very doable. Now, here are the tips. First of all, you got to come up with a problem you're going to solve. You got to find a problem that you can, find a solution to. Okay. First of all, you got to define the problem. Then you got to figure out, is somebody else doing it? Now, even if you only had $100 and just a cell phone, you could still watch YouTube videos. You could figure out, a problem out there. You could find situations out there that were done. You could come up with ideas because you already have passions within you. You know what you like to do. If you find a problem in your niche, okay, that you have the passion for, you could easily find a solution. You could find a competitor out there that does that already. Look at what they're doing, study what they're doing, and just make it a little bit better. Because I'm going to be honest with you, 80% of businesses are mediocre, or maybe more, probably more than 80%. They're mediocre. It's very hard to find a really good business that dominates. Look at Uber. Why did Uber dominate? Because they did a better job than Lyft or anybody else. They built that market. They created that market. Okay, either you got to do that, or you got to find people already out there doing it, like what I'm doing. And you got to take massive action. You got to find the solution. You got to clone. Let's say whatever it is, you're going to clone it. You're going to create a minimum viable product. You create a website. Okay, possibly because we know it's working because somebody else is doing it. Now, if you were to do that. Now you got to do something a little bit different, something better. What's going to make you stand out better than your competitor? That's something you got to do. You got to provide better customer service. You got to provide something unique. And I'm going to explain what I did. Okay, I think that'll help you. And you got to take massive action. You got to focus. You got to give up your TV for the first year. You're going to be soaked in this. Okay, you really got to focus on the business. No distractions, no television. You got to take massive action, and you got to commit. You got to say, I'm going to do it. I don't give a shit. Whatever happens, it's do or die. I'm going to do this. I don't give a shit. If I have to die doing this, I'm going to do that. That's the kind of passion you got to have to make this happen. Now after that, you got to create a network. Now, because don't forget, now the benefit you have over Grant Cardone and those guys that were doing these, the Undercover Billionaire, is that you don't have to. You're going to be able to use your contacts you already have. You're going to be able to make. Obviously, if you don't have any, you're going to have to create that, just like they did on the TV show. So you got to learn how to meet the right people. You got to connect with the right people that can help you get there. That means getting a hold of investors, people that can do videos for you, graphic artists, all the people. And it's not that hard. If you watch these shows, you'll see how they got the people to committed to it. If the people can see your vision, you're passionate about it, they want to help you make it. You're down and out and broke, okay? Let the people know, look, I'm struggling. I just came up with a concept. I know it's going to work, okay? All we got to do is do a little bit better. And you explain to the people, here's what I'm doing. Here's why it's going to work. I have the ability to do this. I know I got to take massive action. I'm putting aside all my family and everything else for 1 year so I can make this happen. I got to do this in 90 days. And you got to make it valued at $1 million. It's not hard to do it. And you're going to go out there and get customers. Say, like in my business, you're a handyman, or you're going to create a handyman business. Okay, you're going to go out there, you're going to call every handyman you can and say, look, can you help me out? I'm starting your business. I'm going to build a prototype business. You may have to use something that's already out there, or you're going to have to get maybe you have to hire offshore Indians to do it for maybe a couple $1,000, and they're going to do that for you. If you have any kind of money, or you can borrow $2,000. I mean, you can do this if you really put your mind to it. Okay, it's going to take some elbow grease. Okay, but what you got to do, you got to get, you got to create a network. You got to get people that can help you do these things. You can't do it alone. It's not going to work if you do it alone. One-man show in 90 days, not going to work, because you need people to make this happen. You got to have, if you create a business, you're going to get a domain, you're going to create the domain, you're going to put something out there. It may be a prototype. It may not even be done yet, but just you could put down coming soon, okay, like what I did in the beginning, coming soon, and you're going to put a picture of appointments, make an appointment, like in my case. I'll give you the example what I did in the beginning. I took a picture of making appointments, I stuck it on a page, I put down a service, handyman, picture of a handyman, and then I put a list of all the services on one page with small print. I listed all the services. Okay, can I put down the bottom, coming soon, opening in 90 days, whatever. Okay, it doesn't matter. Then what you're doing, you have a phone number they can call. Okay, and you're going to have maybe an answering service. You can get that, and they're going to get you the thing. They're going to have the list of services with the price, and then they can book the service for you. You can train that answering service on how to do that. That's what I did in the beginning. That's why I did it. I had a picture of appointment making. I had a picture of handyman. I had a list of the services, and I put the prices on there. And I actually created pages, just HTML pages. And I did that in a matter of a week. I did that. I started out with 50 services. Install a faucet, took pictures off the internet. I put the picture, I put the price, and I put a click on there to order the service, and they can actually order it. I took a Shopify, like a application that just is like a shopping cart. And that's what I did. And the people actually bought it. Now, as far as the appointment, I put drop downs in there. You can do that with certain things. And I had a choice of 3 appointments. I did that in the beginning. You can actually put an appointment thing like with Google, and I did that, and I had the appointment, and the customer made the appointment, they saved the data, and then I would send them an email with the receipt. I had to customize that. I was able to do that. Okay, so now that's how I got started, and I went out there. I bought. Meantime, I'm ordering door hangers. I put a picture of the site on there, the initial thing. I took a picture of it. Make the appointment. Find your service, make your appointment, book it. No brainer. And I put the door hangers out on over 1,000 homes. Okay, it doesn't cost you maybe $150. It cost me, I think it was back then when I did it. Okay, so now what I did was I went out there and I had the people that helped me. They're helping me put the door hangers out. We did that in a matter of 1,000. Things. We did that in a matter of a couple of days, and we started getting business. The phone was ringing. I mean, people are calling and answering. They're calling in. A lot of people called in. It was easy. They called the answering service. We set that up. They had that set up within 3 days. We went and trained the people how to answer the calls. We actually sat with them, and if we didn't want to, they didn't have a problem. I want to order that service, and we had a code number. They ordered the code. The girl would look it up, and then she would actually book the service. They wanted to make sure we're legitimate because they didn't know who we were. Okay, we're Crow.com. Who are you guys? A crow? I mean, come on, And but it worked, and we got the business going. At the 90 days, when we got to that point, we already had done, over $1 million in business, and we only made 5%. We only would make 5% of the bottom line, but back then, because we didn't have any expenses, we made a lot more money. We ended up making, we take a 20% commission, like we told the service providers. We were calling service providers day in, day out, signing them up. We were doing that every day, and they liked what we're doing, in the city that we did it in, okay? We did that in Atlanta, Georgia. And before, within a month, we already had signed up over I think 50, I think it was, handyman. And the fact of the matter was, they were doing all these services, and they're making money. They were happy. They loved us. Okay, they really loved us. And then we had to relaunch. We told we're going to relaunch. We were doing that business manual. We kept it going. And after 90 days, they valued us at well over $1 million. They think it was $1.7 million. Okay, so you can't tell me that you can't do that, a business like that. Now, it doesn't matter what niche you're going to do. It probably won't be handyman, because I'm already dominating in that space. I'm the only one that's doing what we're doing. Okay, and we're dominating. It's very hard to do it. It's going to be hard to do it because not too many people have the spunk that it takes to do it. As soon as you start watching television, I got to watch Monday Night Football, I got to do that, you're going to get distracted. I guarantee you, 99.9% of you are going to fail because of that, because you're not going to focus, and you're going to get distracted, and you're not going to make it. Okay, so I challenge you to do it. Okay, now pick a niche that's not going to compete with me, because I'm going to be bought up by Amazon, and we're going to bury you. I already have large retailers sending us business, so you're not going to be able to catch up to us. You may do it in one city. You may make $1 million. Okay, you might sell it. You may end up working under us, because you're going to realize that you can't scale this thing, because there's a lot to it that you're not going to know. That I know, that I've been working on this for months to design it. Okay, but the fact is, you can build a business in 90 days and make it worth over $1 million. It's not hard to do. You just got to pick a niche. It could be anything. You could pick up it could be franchising hot dogs, for example, in a food truck. You rent the food truck, you sell the hot dogs, and then you turn and you rent 5 trucks, and you set it up in 5 locations in a big city like Atlanta. You can make money. As I'm saying, there's a lot of different things you can do. But you got to really give it some thought and figure out how to make money. You got to look online. What are they doing? What is the service? Can I scale this thing in 90 days? Can I get providers to join us, or helpers or whatever? It's not rocket science. Okay, you just got to commit and do it. But if you start watching television, you say, I don't want to miss my grandson's birthday party. I don't want to miss my dad's birthday party. I don't want to. I gotta watch the TV show. I watch Bachelor now. It's that season. I gotta watch The Bachelor now. All these things are going to be distraction. If you're not willing to give them up, you're not willing to make $1 million in 90 days. That's basically the gist of it. Okay. So I have other videos too that are going to tell you the same kind of very similar videos. Watch all my videos. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video, because I promise you, if you do that, I'm gonna drill it into you enough. You're gonna realize what you gotta do, and you're gonna want to do it. And if you want to really become a millionaire and have $1 million, believe me, you're gonna make money. You could turn and sell that business to somebody. You could sell to a co-founder. You could make your workers, your helpers, become co-founders. Let them run the business while you're doing other stuff. You could start another one. You could do a lot of stuff. You could sell that business to somebody. They're a handyman that'll buy your business. You finance them. There's no money down. You finance them. They run the business, and you show them how to do it. Okay? There's a lot of ways you can sell your business. You don't have to get cash. Nobody's going to give you $1 million up front. Chances are, maybe you'll be lucky, but it's very hard to sell a business like that unless you finance it. So, maybe they'll put down $50,000 or $100,000, and you finance the rest over 5 years. You got to be creative. You got to get creative. You got to learn how to use your mind and think. Okay? I mean, keep watching my videos. You're going to learn a lot how I do it. Because once you learn how to do this stuff, you're going to make a lot of money. Now, the other thing, you could buy another business. You could buy another business with no money down. There's a lot of guys my age. I'm 70 years old. They're retiring now. They've been working all their life. They want to. They want to live the last 10 years. At least they can go somewhere before they die. So, you can buy their business, show them how capable you are. Say, oh, I work with Tom Sills, I work with Grant Cardone, I'm good at selling, I can triple this business in a matter of months. Okay, and show them that you'll do it, and then let them still have equity. Let them keep 20% equity, or 50% or 40% equity, because that way I'm going to make you wealthy. You tell them, and I'm going to show you, if I make this happen, if I make this business worth over, say, $3 million, I will split that with you. Okay, when I sell the business, okay, we'll split the money down the middle. Okay, you can do all this kind of stuff. You just got to be persuasive. You got to learn how to sell. Go to Grant Cardone. It'll cost you a couple $100. Immerse yourself for 30 days. Learn how to sell. Become an ace at it. Go out there and practice selling. Go work for somebody for 90 days and go and sell shit. I don't care if you're selling roofing, siding, whatever. Just do anything. Just do something and learn. Become proficient at selling. Become better at it. Learn how to do that and become good at it. Learn what the objections are and learn how to overcome them. See, the first week you're going to go out there, you're going to learn everything about the business. You're going to sell what you got. And you're going to learn all the objections, why the people don't want to buy. Oh, I got to think about it. Well, you got to have an answer for that. How are you going to answer that? Okay? That's what I'm trying to tell you. So subscribe to my video, my channel. Like this video. And I got a lot more videos like this. They're going to make you very rich if you put your mind to it. You just got to want to do it. Let's do it. Let's not think about it. Let's just get out of your ass, off your ass, and do it. Show me that you got what it takes to do it. Show yourself what it is, because really, you don't have to impress me. It doesn't make a difference to me. It's going to make a difference to you and your family. And then people will knock you down anymore. They're going to think you're a loser anymore. If they think you're a loser, that's because of you. Because you are a loser if we do what you keep on doing. You got to change your mindset, okay? You got to develop a billionaire mindset. If you can do that, I guarantee you'll be a millionaire in 90 days, okay? Do it. Have a great day.